Animal Kingdom is about to lose one of its most iconic rides. And honestly, I'd argue the most iconic ride. Not Everest, not Safari, but Dinosaur. Formerly Countdown to Extinction, an opening day attraction that should have been untouchable, in the same category as Pirates of the Caribbean or Space Mountain. I genuinely believe closing this ride is one of the biggest creative mistakes Disney has made in years, because Dinosaur isn't just another attraction. It's a core piece of what Animal Kingdom was built to be. Seriously, early merchandise, commercials, even park iconography still feature dinosaurs. The DNA is everywhere. And replacing it with Indiana Jones, that decision feels corporate, it feels lazy, unnecessary, and honestly kind of insulting to longtime Disney fans. So let's talk about it. When Animal Kingdom opened in 1998, it wasn't meant to be another Magic Kingdom clone. It was supposed to feel raw, adventurous, educational, and honestly a little dangerous between Dinosaur and the original Big Red storyline for Kilimanjaro safaris. That's what made the park special, and right at the heart of that identity was DinoLand USA, and Countdown to Extinction, now known as Dinosaur. The ride wasn't just popular, it was foundational. It arrived before Pandora, before Flight of Passage, before Everest. Dinosaur was a day one OG, part of Animal Kingdom's original story and DNA. It made the park darker, scarier, more intense, more thrilling. It was supposed to feel dangerous, and it delivered. In terms of scares in Disney, its only real comparison was that of Snow White's Scary Adventures. Dinosaur featured a chaotic Jeep ride, which by the way is way bumpier than I remembered. It featured flashing alarms, dinosaurs emerging from every direction of the darkness, and by dark, I mean pitch black. And yeah, this photo of 8-year-old me in 2001, I was terrified, and it's still a family meme 25 years later. For an entire generation, Dinosaur was the ride. Every park has its staples. Magic Kingdom has Haunted Mansion, Space Mountain, Pirates. Hollywood Studios has Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, RIP, now Star Wars and Toy Story. Epcot, Spaceship Earth, Living with the Land, you get the point. Safari is amazing, but it's not thrilling, and your experience can diminish with a bad tour guide or simply a lack of animals on that ride. Dinosaur stood alone. There was nothing like it in any other park. It was intense, unique, and absolutely belonged there. Replacing Dinosaur with Indiana Jones feels like removing the soul of the park for something that just doesn't naturally fit. And I think the thing that bothers me most is Disney had better options. Option 1, go all in on Encanto. And this is what I'll actually give Disney credit for. They're pulling the string early on Encanto, unlike Monsters Inc. Land, which is showing up 25 years late. So in that sense, kudos. But that's also why the decision frustrates me. If you're replacing Dinosaur for Encanto, then just go all in on Encanto. The movie is beautiful, the soundtrack is incredible, the world absolutely could have supported multiple rides. And when one of those rides is a carousel, I mean that's cool, but that doesn't really count. There was absolutely room for one more Encanto attraction. I could forgive losing Dinosaur for Encanto, but not Indiana Jones. Which leads us to option 2, expand DinoLand. Don't destroy it. Imagine a full DinoLand overhaul. Because let's be honest, it did need a facelift. Expanded dinosaur habitats, dark jungle trails, immersive caverns like Islands of Adventure has, and modern technology bringing prehistoric creatures to life. They could have replicated the nighttime magic of Pandora, but with dinosaurs. You don't need an IP for dinosaurs. They sell themselves. And the dinosaur ride could have remained the emotional centerpiece, just modernized. Instead, they're erasing it. And no, Disney won't lose money over this. But let's be honest, kids love dinosaurs. Boys, girls, everyone. You know who still has dinosaurs? Universal. My son watches Mario and plays with dinosaurs all day. I'm just saying, you don't give your competitor that win for free. You don't eradicate dinosaurs. You improve them. You expand them. So with that being said, change isn't bad. I went to Disney every year from 2011 to early 2018. And after a 7-year hiatus, I saw Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge for the first time this past fall. And simply put, it was phenomenal. I would have done Hollywood Studios differently. I would have kept Streets of America and found another way to add in those lands, because I think Hollywood Studios has lost some of its identity. But that's a conversation for another day. Change is necessary, absolutely. but erasing foundational experiences for lazy replacements isn't. Dinosaur wasn't just a ride, it was a memory, a thrill, a rite of passage, and a defining experience. And once it's gone forever. If Disney wanted to move forward, they could have done it without tearing out the heart of Animal Kingdom. And that's why closing Dinosaur isn't just a ride closure, it's a massive Disney mistake.